Y'all, I gotta share this testimony with y'all. I cannot let this go. I cannot let this go by. Another hour, minute, whatever. Y'all, God had came through for me at the last minute. He came through today for me and my girls. Y'all, my youngest daughter, her father has been against her going to school. My daughter is 4 years old. She'll be 5 in October, and he hasn't been against it. He wanted to put her in part-time school, and I'm like, no, that's not happening. She's never been in school, y'all. She's never been in daycare, any type of facility. She's always just been with between myself and him. When she's with me, I have a little setup at home. I try to teach her as much as I can and try to work around my work schedule, all of these other things. When she's with him, and no, I'm not trying to talk bad about him, but it's just the things that my daughter tells me. So she doesn't have books or any type of learning materials at his house. I talked to him about that. I try to encourage it, and I try to do what's best for my child, but he just not hearing it. And he's just not hearing it, y'all. So I had to take matters into my own hands because I'm afraid that my child may fall behind since she's never been in school. He wants to continue with the 2-2-3 parenting schedule, y'all. And he wants to continue that until she's 6 years old. He feels that she should just go to school at 6. And y'all, I'm not doing my baby like that. That's not about to happen. Because no, we not finna have no baby starting behind. Especially if he can afford it and whatever like that. Well, it ain't even got nothing to do with that pretty much. But y'all, my baby is just not about to start school age. So y'all, like, I took it into my own hands, my own matters, to enroll her into school from where I live. And he has been against it. But he did show up on the first day, though. He made sure he showed up on the first day to take pictures and all this other stuff like that. But when it comes to financially helping, when it comes to pick up and drop offs, when it comes to paperwork, all of that stuff, he refuses. He's not gonna do it. Y'all, I had reached out to him yesterday. I'm like, hey, tuition is due by the 31st of August, y'all. I was so wary because I'm like, oh my God, I do not want to pull my baby out of school. She loves it. My daughter loves school. And she deserves to have a good quality education just like everybody else's child. So, yeah, he just been so against that. And his thing is he just wants her to go to school around, like, part-time. He wants her to go to school 3 days out of the week. And I would have to pick those 3 days. So, he's saying he's allowing her to go to school 3 days. And I get to choose those 3 days. And then he get her, I guess, for the remaining week, but every other weekend. And I'm just like, no, she about to be 5. Why would she go to school part-time? That doesn't make sense. It literally don't make sense. She needs to be around kids her age, not teenagers, not kids. No, she needs to be around kids her age, y'all. Okay? So, y'all, he just refused. He's ignoring me. He refuses to pay. He doesn't want to help out or anything like that. So, y'all, I was worried. And I'm just like, man, God, like, don't you hear my cry? And I'm just crying out to him. Yes, I was frustrated. I was at school, y'all. I was so mad. And I'm just like, y'all, like, because I had got a letter and they was like, you have to make a payment before the 31st. And y'all, I'm at school. Like, I didn't even go to class because I'm just trying to figure this out. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Like, y'all, I was in tears. And I was just mad. Yes, I said some things to God. And that's the thing about it. You don't have to be perfect. Like, you can talk to God. You frustrated, you mad. Yes, let it out. Yes, I try not to curse. I haven't cursed in a while, but like, I try not to curse, but sometimes I do. And I be like, what the hell? Like, God, not that, but I'm just saying, like, other stuff. But I just, man, y'all, I was really at a breaking point yesterday. I was just so weary, and I just kept on praying. I was like, well, God, at the end of my fussing and stuff, I'm like, God, I still trust you. I'ma still keep that faith that you gonna pull through. And y'all, I got that phone call this morning. She said that she will work it out for me. Even if I have to pay $10, $20, whatever I get, she said that they'll work with me. I don't have to pull my baby out of school, y'all. I don't have to pull her out of school, y'all. I was so worried. I'm like, man, y'all, it got to the point, like, I was going to not pay my rent just so my baby can go to school. I did not do that, y'all. I had to sit up here and think about it. I'm like, nah, I can't, because her tuition is $700 a month. And I'm like, what am I going to do? Where am I going to get this money? But y'all literally contemplate on just paying her tuition and figuring out how I was going to pay my rent. But y'all, I'm glad I did not do that. Okay, I paid my rent. My rent is paid. And I'm just like, God, if you want her to go to school, if you want her to stay with me, then you're going to have to pay this. You're going to have to come through, because I don't know where this is going to come from. Yeah, that's how I was speaking to him. Like, literally upset. Like, this is on you. You're going to have to come through, God, because I don't know what else to do. I tried everything. Yeah, when I say I tried everything, I tried calling around to, like, different churches within the community. 221. Like, yeah, I've been on it. Just been trying to calling other daycares to do some price, like, quotes and all these other things, y'all. And y'all, daycare is expensive as hell. Pre-K, y'all, like, this $700, that's cheap compared to the prices that I got from calling different people. Y'all, like, that's crazy. $1,500 just for some pre-K. I'm like, oh, hell no. Y'all, I don't know. But y'all, like, God came through. Stay trusting in him, believing him. Even if you have to say something, you frustrated, mad, tell it. Let God know. Let it all out. Tell him about it, y'all. Tell him about it. But don't let go. Don't let go. If it's in his will, he will come through for you. And that's what I tell God all the time. If this is in your will, then you gotta come through for me. You're gonna have to make a way. And y'all, as soon as I got off that phone with her, guess what? Get in the car, and I turned the ignition over in my car, and it shut off. Like, y'all, I know the enemy mad right now, but y'all, I don't care. That's why I was just like, wow. And y'all, as soon as that happened, I said, well, I guess I'm getting a new car soon. So, hey, I'll accept that. Glory be to God. So, y'all, just stay encouraged, stay prayed up. God gonna come through for you, even at the last minute. He came through for me. Like, y'all, he came through. And I just feel like messaging him, because y'all, he ignored me yesterday when I said something to him. But it's all good though. It's cool, because God got my back. God got me. It's written in his word that, if you seek him, if you make him your refuge, he will never leave you nor forsake you. He will be with you everywhere you go. And y'all, that's how I know it's confirmation, because I kept, like, I'm on this Bible app, right? So I follow a few people that I do not know. And y'all, like, when I be needing encouragement, when I be needing God to speak to me, literally, this lady, her name is Kelsey. She will literally, like, God will use her to send a Bible scripture on the Bible app, and it will come at the perfect time. And I'd be like, that's how I know, like, God just be speaking to me, y'all. It's just like, that's how you know when that word come. Like, when you're worried and you're doubtful. I forgot the Bible scripture. Oh my God, I know something about fear and just trusting in God and knowing that he gonna be there and he not gonna leave you. Y'all, that was literally what I needed. Then I get this phone call, and that was last night when that message came through on the Bible app. Well, when the scripture came through, that how she was talking about the Bible scripture, whatever. Her name is Kelsey Pruitt, if I'm saying her last name right. But y'all, like, I just had to share that, because God is too good to not be walking with him. Y'all gotta, I know that it may seem odd, different, whatever, weird, however y'all view God, but y'all, I promise you, he not like that. He want the best for you. The enemy, he just want to keep causing distractions and keep throwing you off track. But with God, he not gonna leave you. I promise you, he not gonna leave you. He gonna always be there for you. You just gotta believe and trust in him. Develop that relationship with him. Keep talking to him. Y'all, I do most of my talking to him in the car. I do most of my worship and praise in the car, in the shower. Okay? Like, you ain't gotta be perfect. You don't have to be perfect as long as you try. Okay? God understand. He know you human. He know your needs. He know. But you have to talk to him. That's how you develop a relationship with anybody. You gotta talk. You just gotta talk. Yeah, he's all knowing, but he wants you to have a relationship with him. He wants you to get used to talking to him and trusting in him, believing in him. So, yeah, God came through. I just had to share that with somebody. So hopefully that blessed you. And y'all just keep your head up. Stay strong. And God love you.